Hello everyone and Happy New Year! Man of Collectibles here with yet another Hot Toys collection tour video. I'm gonna show you all the updates as well as the new figures I added to my collection. This is my last video of 2020, so I'm so happy for your support. But before we start, if you want to get any of these figures, make sure you check out Pop Collectibles, link in the description below. Also, if you are new to the channel and you want to check out the latest Hot Toys releases, posting videos, and now figure previews, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so you don't miss anything. Alright guys, enough with the talking, let's start with the tour. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, and here we have the first cabinet. This is Iron Man Mark 50 and I really love this figure, especially the head sculpt. As you can see, I was using Tony Stark's Mark 47 glasses and I think it does look okay. Here we have the new edition of my collection, Mark 85. And as I said on my review video the other day, there was a lot of controversy about the head sculpt, but you know what, in person doesn't look that bad. Next to him I have my War Machine. This guy is from Infinity War and I think this is by far one of the best War Machines out there. It does look very cool. So this is the first shelf with the Iron Man and War Machine. Right underneath we have War Machine Endgame, Mark 47, and of course a Deadpool. This War Machine I personally like. It is not too bulky, but I think it looks super cool. I like the colors. Next to him we have Iron Man Mark 47. This is the reissue version, and in my personal opinion I think this is one of the best armors out there. You can see the head sculpt looking very cool. The armor itself with the color with the red and the silver I think pops up, no questions. Next to him we have a Deadpool, which is behind all those missiles. I don't know if you can see him, but it does look super cool. I didn't change the pose of this guy for a while just because I'm too lazy. As you can see, looking super cool. We have this Iron Man with Deadpool and War Machine. Underneath I have my Spider-Man shelf, starting with the homemade suit Spider-Man from Far From Home, and as you can see it does look very cool, especially this huge drone. Unfortunately this doesn't light up, which I think it is a bummer. Other than that, it does look super cool. Next to him we have a new addition, which is the stealth suit Spider-Man from Far From Home as well, also known as Night Monkey. Personally, I really like this figure, especially the suit. Of course, the base is badass. Really like it. Next to him we have another figure, which is the Iron Spider, and it does look super cool as well. I didn't change the poses because the suit is kind of like, you know, very delicate, so I didn't want to risk it. Underneath I have my Justice League collection, starting with the Flash and of course a Batman next to him. The same pose I showed you the other day, which I kind of like it. It's very dynamic and simple at the same time. Next to him we have the Batman Deluxe version from Justice League with a custom cape. This is a wire cape. You can see Batman here looking very cool as well, and I really hope with the Snyder Cut more figures are gonna come out, especially Cyborg and of course Black Suit Superman, hopefully one day. Now this is one shelf. Now going to the next one, which is the middle one, we have the mighty Thanos and Nebula, and they look super cool together. I needed to put her in front of him because I don't have much space on the sides, but it still looks super cool. We have here Thanos, and I really like this head sculpt. Definitely one of the best figures this year. You can see the armor with some battle damage effect with a cool golden color, and of course Nebula, which in my opinion has one of the best head sculpts this year. Make sure you check out my top 10 Hot Toys figures of 2020. Underneath we have the Infinity Gauntlet, also looking super cool. It's kind of like, I just put it right there because I think it does pop up in this shelf. So that's Thanos and Nebula. Right underneath we have Gamora, we have Star-Lord, and of course Black Panther. So starting with Star-Lord, the head sculpt is also very nicely done. This one is actually looking straight, so that's a huge plus. You can see the jacket and of course the guns. That's the base, very similar to any other Infinity War and Endgame bases. Next to him we have Gamora which took so long to release, and personally I also like the head sculpt. The rooted hair is okay, people might prefer sculpted. I'm very happy with this figure. And of course, one of the best figures in my collection, Black Panther, and it does look super cool. Simple pose, at the same time super cool. And that's my other shelf with Gamora, Star-Lord, and Black Panther. Underneath we have Thor, Rocket, and of course Stan Lee. And taking a closer look at Thor, you can see the pose very simple. I like to keep my figures in simple poses just because I don't want them to be damaged, especially if they have like a delicate suit. Next to him we have Rocket from Avengers Endgame, another addition this year. You can see the goggles with the nano gauntlet, and of course the gun looking super cool. I really like this pose in particular. Now this is my very first Stan Lee figure in my collection, believe it or not, and I'm very happy with him. You can see Stan Lee with a mechanic arm and of course those iconic glasses, so it does look super cool. I really like the overall look of this figure, very happy with them. And that's basically it for this shelf. Now underneath I have more Justice League figure, the one and only Superman. And guys, this is one of the best figures I have in my collection, and I really love this figure. Hopefully next year with the Snyder Cut release we will have another version of Superman, being said the black suit, hopefully, fingers crossed. So the health sculpt, I think it looks super cool. I really like the suit as well with the colors, pops up a lot. So I really love this Superman figure. Now this is basically all for this particular cabinet, so let's check it out, the other cabinet next to it. So here we have Captain America, we have Black Widow, and of course Hawkeye Deluxe. And as you can see, 3 figures here. Behind him we have Hawkeye looking very good with a simple pose. Again, I like to keep my figures in simple poses just because I don't want them to be damaged. You can see the details on the suit and of course the base. Maybe next year I'm gonna switch it and make him to look like Ronin. In front of them we have the Captain America from Infinity War, and he looks good. I really like this figure. The head sculpt is very nicely done as well as the suit. So you can see a closer look at the head sculpt. Now next to him we have one of the best head sculpts this year, Black Widow, and I really like this figure as well from Avengers Endgame. Very cool. So this is my other Marvel figures here in this shelf. Underneath we have Doctor Strange, we have Ant-Man and the Wasp, and I really like how all these guys look together. Started with Doctor Strange. You can see him in all his glory, looking very cool with the Doctor Strange base, and of course in front of him we have this small building and Scott Lang, aka Ant-Man. And I don't know why they put a Scott Lang. They should have put Ant-Man because that's what he is, Ant-Man. And besides the head sculpt, the smiley face, I think the suit looks super cool with this red colors and silver. I think it is one of the best figures this year as well. Now next to him we have Hope, aka the Wasp, and obviously she has one of the best head sculpts this year, looking very cool. I really like how they all 3 look together. So this is one of the shelves. Underneath we have one of the best figures, my opinion, Midas. We have Captain Marvel and of course Bucky Barnes. She looks super cool. I really like this head sculpt. I like the suit. All the details look fantastic for this figure. I can wait for the endgame version, hopefully very soon. Now in front of her we have Mark 21 exclusive edition 20th anniversary Iron Man, and he does look good. Super cool. I really like the armor, very shiny. And next to him we have Bucky Barnes with a simple pose that I pulled a while ago. Check out the how to pose video of Bucky Barnes. I'm gonna put that right on the top. Now underneath these 3 awesome figures we have the rest of the Justice League characters. We have Aquaman and of course Wonder Woman, and they look beautiful. I really like the head sculpt on this figure. I think it does look super cool, especially all the details on the suit. We have one of the mother box here. Next to him we have Gal Gadot, aka Wonder Woman, and she also does look super cool. That's basically it for this shelf. Now let's take a look at the Star Wars shelf, shall we? Alright guys, and here we have my Star Wars shelf. This is the diorama I made a few years ago, and as you can see, you can actually fit 10 figures, maybe more, but I think 10 is a decent number. Behind him we have all the Stormtroopers, starting with the Incinerator Trooper, the regular Stormtrooper. Next to him is the Death Trooper, which I'm going to show you in just a second. In front of them we have Dark Side Anakin, which in my opinion is one of the best figures I have in my collection. Next to Anakin we have Count Dooku, and I really like this figure as well. He's very tall, the head sculpt is on point, the outfit, everything else is just 100% one of the best figures I have in my collection. Behind Anakin we have the Death Trooper with another regular Stormtrooper. This is a reissue version, and next to him we have the Remnant Trooper, which is gonna be one of the giveaways. Make sure you comment your favorite figure of 2020. Now in front of them we have the one and only Palpatine. Do it. Yes, do it. Next to him we have Darth Vader from Empire Strikes Back, and I really like this figure, in my opinion one of the best Vaders out there. As you can see, it comes with a badass diorama piece. And next to him we have one of the best figures as well of 2020, Darth Maul. And guys, this one is very cool. Look at the head sculpt, the detail is just fantastic. I really like this figure. And that's basically it for this diorama that I made myself. It looks very cool. I really like it. Now moving down, we have more Star Wars figures, starting with this one. Let me open it up and show you Master Luke Skywalker himself with Princess Leia, and of course the Wicket. Moving back, we can see Princess Leia looking beautiful, of course, with the Endor poncho, some of the Endor effect on the stand. Next to her we have Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi, and I think this is one of the best looks out there. I really love it, especially now that he was on the Mandalorian. Next to him we have the Wicket, looking super cute as well, our chubby friend with all the Stormtrooper helmets, looking very cool. This is my Star Wars figures in this shelf. Now underneath we have some of the prequels, starting Master Yoda, Obi-Wan, and of course Qui-Gon Jinn. Taking a closer look at Yoda, I think this one looks very good. I really like the head sculpt on this figure, it does look fantastic. I love the outfit as well, very tiny figure but at the same time badass. Next to him we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is a deluxe version. I just wanted to remove the robe just because I don't want to stain it. And next to him we have obviously the master himself, Qui-Gon Jinn, with one of the best head sculpts this year as well, looking badass. As you can see, this is my prequels. Now underneath I have my OGs figures, starting Han Solo, Chewbacca, the newly added figure, which the review is up already. Check the link on the top. This is from Empire Strikes Back. Boba Fett. We have here Chewbacca, which I have to give a shout out to my friend Fabio for giving me an awesome deal for brand new 2-pack, sealed and everything. So I'm very glad I have these two guys in my collection. So Fabio, if you're watching this video, thank you so much, my friend. We have in the back we have Commander Cody with that awesome head sculpt, again also one of the best figures I have. This is Han Solo, which I really hope one day we will see Empire Strikes Back Solo. But other than that, I love this shelf with these two awesome characters. Underneath we have my miscellaneous characters, starting with Alita, John Wick, and of course the Toys Era Joker. Taking a look at Alita, she looks beautiful. I think this is one of the best figures this year as well. You can see the body, the articulation on this figure is just on point. Now next to her we have John Wick, and he comes with tons of accessories, a lot of accessories. I think the head sculpt looks very good. And behind him we have Toys Era Joker, which also really like that figure. That's my only third party, and probably the only one I'm gonna have. And that's basically it for this shelf. Now next to this one we have more Star Wars figures, And this one here is my personally favorite of the year. Of course, Beskar Mando. We have vintage Boba Fett, and one of the best Luke Skywalkers I have, the Last Jedi look. Taking a look at the vintage Boba Fett, I really love those colors, very flat colors, but at the same time super cool. Now here we have some Beskar action here. We have Grogu, or the child, looking super cute as always. And this one here is the best figure I have so far in my collection for 2020. Mando, Beskar armor, Mandalorian, and he does look badass. I really love this figure. Now we have the Last Jedi Luke Skywalker. In my opinion, I didn't like the movie, but this figure I really like it, and it's a good representation of how I wanted to see Luke Skywalker. So that's basically my shelf over here. Underneath, I have mixed it up a little bit. We have OG Mando. I just wanted to put the older child from the deluxe set next to him. Behind him we have Jyn Erso from Rogue One. Obviously the child here looking super cute. Mando in the front. This is the OG Mando, and personally one of my favorites as well. You can see the armor, all the colors and everything looking super cool. And behind him we have Director Krennic, and also one of the best figures this year. So I think Hot Toys did a good job this year. We had a lot of really good figures. And that's basically it for this shelf. Underneath we have the X Darth Maul, and guys, this figure looks badass, especially in the speeder bike. Look at the head sculpt, looking super cool. I really love this figure, and all this together is the money shot right here. I really like how this looks, especially with this pose right here. And that's basically it for this. Underneath I have my Transformers, my only Transformers I have in my collection, the DLX 30, starting Blitzwing, Optimus Prime, and of course a Bumblebee, and they look super cool as well. I kind of like this. This is gonna be my only 3 Transformers I'm gonna have. I actually was expecting to have Sunwave. I just canceled that. I'm happy with these 3, and that's basically all I'm gonna get from this line, and I really like it, as you can see. And that's all the Transformers I have in my collection. And that's basically it. I really hope you guys enjoy it. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, check out my Instagram and Facebook group 6Scale Media for anything related 1/6 figures. Both links in the description below. Also, don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know which one is your favorite figure of 2020, and stay tuned for the giveaway announcement. I wish you a very happy new year, and as always, be well and see you around in the next video.